welcome back to my channel. I am so excited for this video. Today we are doing another decorating video, which these are honestly kind of my favorite videos ever. We are going to be decorating on a budget though, which I did do a video similar to this, which I will link in the description below, where we inexpensively decorated my apartment only using items found at Goodwill, and that was a super fun video and I loved how it turned out. Today we're going to do something similar to that, except for instead of Goodwill, we are going to be going to the Dollar Tree, which is almost even less expensive because everything there is $1. I was thoroughly curious as to if I could actually get some good decorations from the Dollar Tree for, well, $1, and I think I succeeded. I'm pretty excited. A couple of these things are going to be DIY, so I'm going to show you guys how to put them together. It's going to be a little bit more crafty, and then also a couple of items I just walked into the Dollar Tree, thought it was cute as is, and picked it up. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to do a haul and then a little bit of DIY with you guys, and then we will go to the fun part, which is kind of setting everything up in my apartment. So let's get started. The very first thing that I got was this. This in itself is not the cutest thing in the entire world, but it's meant to have flowers and stuff woven into it. Again, it was from the Dollar Tree, $1. I want to make a wreath for my door, and I got some other stuff from the Dollar Tree that I will show in just a second that I want to weave into this to make a pretty door wreath. I've been wanting one of these for so long, but they're pretty expensive, honestly. Especially I've been looking at these specific ones from Joanna Gaines' line, and they're just so expensive. And so I kind of want to make something that looks similar to that. So I went ahead and got this, $1. Pretty excited about that. So to make the wreath, and I will show you guys how I'm going to make it in just a second, I got all of these little leaves that I think I am going to put around like, well, it'll look a lot cuter than that, but I'm gonna work these around the wreath and make it look really pretty. In total I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this total bundle was $7, so that is a little bit on the pricier side for the Dollar Tree. I was kind of originally hoping these would be like 50 cents or something. That is kind of where I feel like the Dollar Tree can get you, because even the items that should be super cheap are still $1. So $7, that is the only negative, but also still not bad. In total, $8 right here for a wreath. But then I also got a couple little yellow flowers that I'm going to also try and incorporate into this wreath. I tried to pick the most realistic looking leaves that were there, because a lot of them did look cheap because it is the Dollar Tree. I think that these look pretty decent, so I'm excited to work with these. I also think that these flowers look pretty decent, honestly. I think that they look really pretty, so I'm also excited to work with these into my wreath. I think it's going to look really good, and I can't wait to show you guys what it looks like. Okay, I also got some of this to kind of help me out with my wreath. It's just kind of like this wired jute cord. And then as far as supplies goes, I also got a couple new glue sticks, because I am probably going to be using a hot glue gun, which I was pretty sure that I am out of these glue sticks, so I did get a couple more, as well as some paint brushes, which I will show you what I'll be using these for in just a second. So honestly, if you already have these supplies laying around in your house, which I feel like, you know, a decent amount of people do, then you wouldn't have to buy it, and your costs from the Dollar Tree would go down. But I did have to buy a couple of supplies items, but that's okay because they're still very inexpensive. The next thing that I got, I was kind of excited about these. I think that these looked really cool. I got 3 of these little mirrors, $1 each. I think that these look really pretty nice for the Dollar Tree. I'm actually kind of surprised. This is plastic. Ideally, it would be a metal, which would make it seem more expensive. But honestly, I feel like when they're hanging up on the wall, it's going to look like metal. It's not going to look like plastic. The only way somebody would know that it is actually plastic is if they touched it, which who goes around touching other people's wall decor? Kind of weird. So I think we can get away with it. But my bathroom is lacking some decor, so I think I'm going to put these in there. What I'm going to do, I think, is, so I have 2 of these And then this one I'm gonna put in between the two. I can't hold them all at once. I only have 2 hands. But I think I'm going to use those paint brushes to paint this one a matte black. I don't think that I'm crazy about the silver, but then I'll have like the gold, matte black, and then another gold, and they will all be stacked on top of each other. So I'm excited about that. $3 total, and they look like metal, so they look nice. Okay, so the next thing that I got, I feel like every one of these little thrifting videos and expensive decor videos, I always end up getting some kind of tea light candle holder, but I thought this one looked really cool. I don't have to do anything to this. I like the bronzy color, but I just thought that this would be a nice little simple touch somewhere in my apartment. Only $1, and it looks nice. This is not plastic, this is glass, the shape is cool, so I like this. This was from the Dollar Tree, so I'll take it. I don't have to do anything to it. So another thing that I got is I kind of have been wanting to put something above Honey's cage to kind of make it seem like more her home and not just a cage. And so I found this from the Dollar Tree, and I thought that this was really cute. It says, "A spoiled dog lives here," which is very accurate if you can tell from all of those toys. But anyway, I don't have to do anything to this either. I think that this is really cute, so I'm excited about this guy as well. Okay, last but not least, I know I said that this is a Dollar Tree haul, but I did get something from Goodwill. It was unintentional. I went to Goodwill yesterday to see if I could find some bookends for something totally unrelated, and I ended up finding this cool little guy right here. I think this is so cool. It was only $3, so it still fits in with the theme of being inexpensive. I still want to use this in this video because I am kind of fixing up my bathroom in this video, and I think that this is going to look good on this one wall. So that is it as far as the haul goes. Let's go ahead and get crafty. I'm going to show you how I'm going to make the wreath, and we're gonna go ahead and paint that frame together, and then we will decorate, the best part of it all. So the first thing I want to do is I want to go ahead and paint this guy so that by the time I get done doing everything else, it will hopefully be dry enough to hang up. I have this, I already had this thankfully, so I did not have to purchase it, but it is this chalk paint, and it's just kind of like this matte black paint. So I'm going to be using this to paint this guy. I'm also going to use my Dollar Tree paintbrushes, or paintbrush. Hopefully these aren't horrible. We're gonna go ahead and take this, and I'm going to take some of the paint and go ahead and just paint it and see how it turns out. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, you guys, so this is how it has turned out. I like the look of this a whole lot more. So I'm going to let it dry, and let's move on to making the wreath. So I went ahead and took each of these little branches, and I trimmed off this part. It used to be a lot longer, but we don't want this. So I went ahead and trimmed it shorter, and I'm just going to kind of weave these guys around this. And I'll add a couple layers. I think I'm going to use a little bit of this stuff to help it stay in place, as well as a glue gun. I don't know, I'm gonna play around with it just a little bit, and then we'll get to some of the other details. So let's go ahead and start that. Okay, so I think I have the leaves pretty much how I want them. There are a couple little bare patches, but I'm going to be taking my flowers and maybe some of these leaves, I don't really know yet, and I'm going to be incorporating them in those bare patches and kind of make it look extra pretty. What I ended up doing is I was just kind of able to weave these guys in. I really didn't have to use much to actually keep it down onto the wreath. A couple times I would take a little bit of this and I would either use it with the brown covering, or it was actually really easy just to take it off and then use a piece of wire to reinforce that this would stay on the wreath. But I really did not have to do that too many times. Weaving it into this was pretty easy considering there were lots of spaces to actually stick the ends of the branches in. So this is how it's turned out so far. I'm going to add some of the perfecting touches and make it look absolutely perfect. And then that'll be a pretty easy, quick task. Sorry, Honey is squeaking over there. Honey, she got her monkey. But yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, you guys, I think that I have officially gotten it to where I like. I think it turned out pretty decently for an $8 wreath. You know, I think that the ones that you can buy for like $40 are going to look a little bit nicer, but for a Dollar Tree wreath, I don't think that this is bad. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get to the decorating part, which is gonna be so much fun and what I'm most excited for. So now I want to take these little mirrors and I want to put them on this blank space. So as for my little candle holder, I think I'm going to keep it on top of my cookbooks right now. I did feel like this needed a little something on top of it because that is what it looks like before. So I think I like that right there. I might end up switching it around. I'm not sure yet, but I love that cool little funky shape that it adds. Okay, so last but not least, I just hung up my door wreath and it looks really cute for a Dollar Tree wreath. I am happy with it. So let's go ahead and take a look. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, and comment below. All of those things help me out as a YouTuber. It helps me to grow. Also, I would love to just connect with you guys. Let me know other videos that you would like to see from me. I upload new videos every Tuesday and Friday, so stay tuned for those. Bye, guys.